Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am your teacher, and I am here to record the pronunciation chart with the word reference chart. We want to learn all the words, their correct pronunciation, and we want to identify the pronunciation sound in each word. And then we want to go past that, and we want to identify the correct spelling with the correct uh, pronunciation of each letter for the spelling of all these words. And the last thing we want to do is we want to identify the sound on the official color chart. Okay, so I'm going to help you with that, and I'm going to do it briefly, as fast as possible, so that you can use this as a review. Let's follow, and you can repeat with your microphone turned off. Okay, listen to each word, sound, spelling, and location on the color chart. We will begin with the first of 23 vowel sounds, and then we will continue with the first and so forth of the next 35 consonant sounds. So again, we will commence with the 23 vowel sounds. The first word is at. Correct pronunciation, at. The sound is ah, ah. The spelling is A-T, and it is located here, ah, on the color chart. Then we have up. The sound is spelling U-P, and the location on the color chart. In is the word. The sound is E. The spelling, I-N. The location, E, on the color chart. Pet, P-E-T, on the color chart. Not, all, N-O-T, all on the color chart. Above, A-B-O-V-E, on the color chart. Her, H-E-R, on the color chart. All, A-L-L, all on the color chart. R, A-R-E, R on the color chart. Noon, oo, N-O-O-N, oo on the color chart. Eat, E, E-A-T-E, E on the color chart. Air, A-I-R, A on the color chart. Put, oo, P-U-T, oo on the color chart. Or, O, O-R, O, O on the color chart. High, I, H-I-G-H, I on the color chart. May, A, M-A-Y, A on the color chart. O, O, O-W-E, O on the color chart. U, U, Y-O-U, U on the color chart. Out, out, O-U-T, ow on the color chart. Boy, boy, B-O-Y, oi on the color chart. Memoir, war, M-E-M-O-I-R, war on the color chart. One, wa, O-N-E, wa on the color chart. Your, yo, Y-O-U-R, yo on the color chart. Those were the 23 vowel sounds in English. And we're going to continue with the 35 consonant sounds. Okay, so let's continue. Pop, P is the sound. P-U-P, P on the color chart. At, T-A-T, T on the color chart. Is, Z, I-S, Z on the color chart. Us, S, U-S, S on the color chart. A J, J, A-Z-U-R-E, J on the color chart. My, M-Y, on the color chart. Nice, N-I-C-E, on the color chart. Fan, F-A-N on the color chart. Van, V-A-N, V on the color chart. Did, D, D-I-D, D on the color chart. The, T-H-E, the on the color chart. Thin, the, T-H-I-N, the on the color chart. Yes, Y, Y-E-S, Y on the color chart. Let, L-E-T, on the color chart. We, W-W-E, on the color chart. Hit, K-I-T, on the color chart. Run, R-U-N, on the color chart. Buy, B-B-Y, the on the color chart. Hot, H-O-T, on the color chart. Gum, G, G-U-M, G, on the color chart. Sheep, sh, S-H-E, sh, on the color chart. Chin, ch, C-H-I-N, ch, on the color chart. Sing, ing, S-I-N-G, ing, on the color chart. Little, O, L-I-T-T-L-E, O, on the color chart. Fire, year, F-I-R-E, year, on the color chart. Just, J, J-U-S-T, J, on the color chart. White, Qu, Q-U-I-T-E, Qu, on the color chart. Axe, cuss, A-X, cuss, on the color chart. Exit, guz, E-X-I-T, guz, on the color chart. Anxious, cush, A-N-X-I-O-U-S, cush, on the color chart. Luxury, gush, L-U-X-U-R-Y, gush, on the color chart. Jones-as, as, J-O-N-E-S, apostrophe S, as, on the color chart. Whale, what? W-H-A-L-E, what? On the color chart. Rhythm, R-H-Y-T-H-M, on the color chart. And finally, isn't, on, I-S-N apostrophe T, on the color chart. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the 35 consonant sounds in English. These are the word reference. These are the reference words from the word reference chart that will help you to identify the sound within the word. You have to learn to pronounce the word. You use the underlined section to identify the sound. These are the 35 consonant sounds. Again, the 23 vowel sounds. You have a total of 58 sounds in English, 27 letters that you need to learn how to pronounce with these sounds. We've already covered that. And continue to use this graph, continue to use this graph, the color chart, and review it as many times as you can using this video. Thank you very much. See you next time.